Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC P0112 refers to the intake air temperature IAT sensor circuit low voltage specifically for the Honda Pilot models from 2016 to 2022. The IAT sensor is a critical component of the engine management system as it provides the engine control unit, ECU, with temperature data regarding the intake air. This data impacts fuel injection timing and air-fuel ratio adjustments, ensuring optimal engine performance. The DTC P0112 is triggered when the voltage signal from the IAT sensor falls below the expected threshold of 0.08 volts during vehicle operation. Understanding this issue is vital for maintaining vehicle efficiency and performance. When troubleshooting, it is essential to follow diagnostic procedures carefully to identify any faults that may be causing this low voltage reading. The IAT sensor plays a crucial role in measuring the temperature of the air entering the engine. By providing this data to the engine control unit, ECU, it contributes to the calculation of the optimal air-fuel mixture necessary for efficient combustion. The location of the IAT sensor is typically near the mass airflow (MAF) sensor within the intake system, making it accessible for testing and replacement. Accurately reading the air temperature helps the ECU to adjust fuel injection and timing, which directly affects both performance and fuel economy. Therefore, when troubleshooting DTC P0112, it is essential to not only check the sensor itself, but also other related components, such as the MAF sensor and the powertrain control module PCM, which could potentially affect sensor readings. There are several possible causes for the DTC P0112, which includes a faulty IAT sensor that is no longer functioning correctly and cannot provide accurate readings. Another potential cause could be poor electrical connections at the MAF sensor or IAT sensor, which might result in insufficient voltage reaching the ECU. Issues in the wiring harness, like damaged or shorted wires, can also lead to signal loss or interference, causing the low voltage condition. Lastly, if the PCM itself has faults, this could compromise its ability to interpret the IAT sensor's data accurately. Identifying these causes requires a systematic troubleshooting approach to ensure that all potential issues are considered. Drivers may experience several symptoms associated with DTC P0112. One common symptom is a noticeable decline in engine performance, as incorrect air-fuel mixtures can lead to poor combustion efficiency. Additionally, an increase in fuel consumption is likely since the engine may compensate for perceived low temperature by injecting excess fuel. The check engine light will typically illuminate, alerting the driver or technician to the presence of the DTC. Other symptoms might include rough idling or hesitation during acceleration, as the engine struggles with incorrect data from the IAT sensor. Recognizing these symptoms early can prevent more serious damage to the vehicle's engine or fuel system. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0112 involves turning the vehicle's ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. After the vehicle is powered, utilize the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, to check the parameters related to the IAT sensor. Specifically, you should monitor the voltage signal from the sensor. If the voltage reading is less than 0.08 volts, this confirms that the sensor is indeed returning low voltage. At this stage, if the conditions match and the failure is duplicated, you would proceed to the next step. Otherwise, it's crucial to check for any intermittent failures by inspecting connections and terminals related to the MAF and IAT sensors. This initial check helps identify whether the sensor is functioning correctly or if other factors contribute to the issue. For the second troubleshooting step, Turn the vehicle to the off mode. Once the vehicle is off, disconnect the 5P connector associated with the MAF sensor IAT sensor. This disconnection is crucial for isolating the sensor's function from potential influences of surrounding components. After disconnection, turn the ignition back to the on mode to again check the voltage reading from the IAT sensor using the HDS. If the voltage is still recorded as less than 0.08 volts, this indicates that the IAT sensor itself is suspect and may need replacement. Conversely, if the voltage increases beyond the threshold, it suggests the sensor is functioning correctly, and attention should be redirected towards potential wiring issues or other related components. In the third step of troubleshooting, first ensure the vehicle is in the off/lock mode. Next, use the HDS to jump the SCS serial communication system line and allow waiting for more than 1 minute before proceeding. This action prepares the system for continuity testing. Disconnect the PCM connector C51P to further isolate the circuit under investigation. Check for continuity between defined test points, the MAF sensor and IAT sensor 5P connector pin number. 4 and body ground. If continuity exists, it indicates a short in the TA wire between the PCM C49 and the MAF IAT sensor, necessitating repairs. If no continuity is detected, the TA wire is functioning properly, which means attention should shift to seeking further service information or potentially substituting a known good PCM to rule out PCM failure. After completing the necessary repairs associated with DTC P0112, it's critical to verify the success of the repairs using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Connect the HDS and check to ensure that the DTC is no longer present in the system. You should also perform a test drive under conditions that previously triggered the DTC to confirm that the IAT sensor is now functioning properly. Monitoring the vehicle's performance during this drive will help ascertain that power, efficiency, and the absence of error lights are achieved. If the DTC reappears, further investigation may be required into the repair work or other related components, including sensor wiring and the PCM itself. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0112, it's essential to regularly check the electrical connections associated with the IAT and MAF sensors. Ensuring that these connections are clean and free from corrosion can prevent poor electrical conductivity, which can lead to low voltage readings. Scheduled inspections of the wiring harness are vital as well. They can uncover any fraying or damage that could disrupt functionality. Additionally, routine diagnostic scans using the HDS can help identify potential problems before they manifest as error codes. By implementing these preventive measures, vehicle owners can enhance the longevity and reliability of their Honda Pilot's engine management system, reducing the likelihood of costly repairs down the line. In summary, DTC P0112 signifies a low voltage condition affecting the IAT sensor, which plays a vital role in the overall performance of the Honda Pilot's engine. By understanding the importance of the IAT sensor and how its readings influence air-fuel mixture adjustments, technicians can prioritize their troubleshooting efforts effectively. Each step in the diagnostic process is essential, from confirming the initial error to verifying repairs after correction. Systematic troubleshooting is not just a method, it's a necessary approach to ensure accurate diagnostics and repairs. Adopting preventive maintenance practices can further mitigate the risk of recurrence of this DTC, leading to improved vehicle reliability and performance. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.